So run, run, run away from here. Run, run, run away from here. And you fight back through the rain. A struggle, hide the pain. Run, 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 you're pushing through. Run, run, run away from you. The softness is fields of surrender. Under the stars, through the hills, over walls. Little pup, your head is in the sand. Your path is strong, you stand. Clawing through, your chains are broken. Free is where your confidence is crowned. A queen of hills renowned. Nothing here can keep your heart in a tiny cage. A place she has never been, where it's safe to start again. Run, 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 it's not so far. Run, run, run from where we are. It's a promise, cross the moors, hunting what you know is yours. Run, 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 it's yours to make. Run, 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 it's yours to break. Strength is the nothing you left there. Carry the sun on your back, start again. Little pup, your head is in the sand. Your path is strong, you stand. Clawing through, your chains are broken. Free is where your confidence is crowned. A queen of hills renowned. Nothing here can keep your heart in a tiny cage. If this was forever, you'd sever the tether. So cherish the wilds and explore. From forest to ocean, our plan is in motion, becoming who we really are. We rule through broken hearts. Little pup, your head is in the sand. Your paths are strong, you stand. Clawing through, your chains are broken. Free is where your confidence is crowned. A queen of hills renowned. Nothing here can keep your heart in a tiny cage. Nothing here.
Hello. We will be starting our new stream for today. Just let me set up and clean up for a bit, and then we will start. Perhaps it's another impromptu stream because well, it's because of pure excitement that I can't wait for the other box to arrive. So I feel that, you know, perhaps I should open it to save that excitement then we can perhaps have another stream on the other day, another day, then we can fuel our dopamine for this. So right now I'm seeing that the microphone is as compared to the day before, or was it yesterday, that it's working well and intended. So I'm not sure what's going on over there. Ooh, what was that? No sudden movement. Okay. Interesting. I'm just setting out all my stuff first. Just a few things to optimize, perhaps. Seeing some perhaps some issues already starting to act up. So hopefully everything is all in progress and everything. Can't quite do that. It's either I were to disable it or not. Well, nothing much we can do. Just hopefully things clears up. Do I want to start? I guess we can go on to that. Hello and welcome, officially welcome to the stream where we will be doing our pool for Takia's Dragonstorm Collector's Booster. This is what we are seeing right now here. I have one box that is here, and I do have another box that is on order, but they ran out of stock. So I probably only be getting my second box later this week or next week. And I suppose I actually want to wait for my second box to arrive in order for me to do the pooling, so we can have double box pooling. But I try to keep this box out of eyes view, out of sight, but for some reason it keeps appearing on my table, as so I'm getting reminded to pull this. So giving in to temptations, I will be pulling it today. But probably has a few minutes to chit chat a little bit. So with regarding to the excitement behind Takia Dragonstorm, why I'm so excited. If you do not know, I have a dragon deck. I do pilot a dragon deck, and the dragon deck, it's my baby. It's kind of my first child. Yeah, but it's not my favorite child. My favorite child is Ifrit. Has no son. But yeah, in a way, it's one of the first deck I built. And having Dragonstorm release, it will means that I have more dragons to build, more dragons to upgrade, and probably even more dragons for me to build a second deck, which I'm going to focus on Miriam. Yeah, so actually, maybe why not? I show you my dragon deck. Ta-da! This is currently the deck that I have a lot of fun playing, and I really spend a lot of money into it. Right, so it's a Ramos deck. It's a Wooburg deck. So I'm piloting with Ramos as my commander deck. And I have a very nice sleeve over here. This is the Dragon Shields Year of the Dragon Special Edition, I guess. Yeah. So it's a relatively nice sleeve that I like to use it on. Yeah, so it's a Ramos deck. So it focuses a lot more on casting multicolors. It prefers multicolor spells so that it can pump up Ramos and getting 5+1/+1 counter on it. Then we can have a very big explosive turn because it gives us 10 mana for us to do a lot of crazy stuff. Generally, it's the deck that I like to build is more of a meme instead of playing for the win. You know, I'm not here to win, I'm here to meme. That's my saying all the time. I try to force as many dragon in here as possible. That's one. And then it does have a sort of some personal requirement and stuff that I'm unwilling to compromise. And then third is either all in or all nothing. When people see the danger of my deck and they shut off, perhaps like they shut off Ramos, they shut off perhaps some of my key pieces like my RAM and everything. Basically this deck is done. It's done for. But if I'm allowed to go do my own stuff, it go out of control very quickly. Within a turn or two, it's basically game over. So I'm going to show you some of my deck tech for this deck, and then we'll move on to the opening when we are officially at the 8 PM mark. Now it's currently 7:48, 7:50. So we'll do that. So Ramos over here. And right off the bat, you can see it's a big deal. This, I think, is the most expensive card that I have. Yeah, Ancient Copper Dragon. So as I mentioned, the second part of this the deck that I'm building is, why is it a meme? It must have 5 of the Ancient Dragons. So I'm running all 5 Ancient Dragons. So I have the Ancient Copper, Ancient Gold, Ancient Brass, Ancient Silver, and Ancient Bronze. Yeah, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Brass, and Copper. Right? And then we have our Triumph, sort of. But this allows me to bounce back a land. So basically it's a lair. It enters and then I must bounce back something. Yeah. So it's a sort of kind of like a bounce land. And then 3 color spells, which allows me to, you know, do a lot of things. So this deck will prefer spells that are multicolors. I'm talking about like counter spells, buff spells, even fetch as well. I choose to have multicolor. Oh, someone from Discord. Let me just do a quick reaction. Right. So Aspen Charm, then our fetch land, and this tool is also allows me to fetch 2 lands actually. It's really, I really love this card, Croissant Verge. It allows me to fetch a forest and a plains card, and those 2 will be my Triumph. And we have a protection, very nice 1 mana protections. I'm planning to swap out my lands for the Dragon Eye that we are going to get from the collector boosters. Of course, you can't have our Dragonkind Mana Rock. This is a custom art, sort of, because I prefer, you know, it looks nicer, it looks better. So I just really put that, but I do own the real card. I just prefer this art. You know, it allows me to do a little bit of proxy art. So Salonga Drifting Death 2 color as well, and it's also a very good disabler. Allows me to basically -1/-1 my opponent's creatures. This allows me to double strike. I recently put it back in because it works really well with the ancient dragon cycle. And then this allow me to draw a lot of cards and play a free spell. Again, custom art. I think most of the custom arts where I put the custom art is anything that have dragon in it. Yeah. And this will be a very nice spell, what do you call that? Spell cost reduction. But in the Dragon Storm, there is the Teamer Battle Riser or something along those lines. That is crazy amount of card cost. So I'm probably going to swap this, or I'm going to swap Urza Incubator out. Yeah, so with these two, it's already 4 mana off my dragons. It's crazy. Swarm, and then we have Battle Lance. It's made for commander, so I have a lot of this Battle Lance inside. Something for me to bounce my dragon back to hand. Beseiju, this is one card that I won in Japan lucky draw. Hallelujah. If you are in Japan, Akihabara, you should, and you play MTG, you should visit Hallelujah. This is not a sponsor. Alright, another Orb of Dragonkind. We have the two-headed Hellkite, very nice, 5 colors, enabler. And when this attacks, it allows me to draw 2. So when I cast this spell, I attack, and then I can activate my Ramos on that turn with the 2 extra cards. Very good in the Ramos deck. I learned Crux of Fate. Recently I also got this card. A Triumph. Ancient Gold Dragons, one of them. Also a very good combo piece with Dragon Tempest that I have. Kyodai. It's a kind of like a protector. I know this is a custom art. Yeah. And then this is a very nice 3 mana. And it's all color. Crazy. It's very value. It has a lot of value in the Ramos deck. Because for 3 mana, you get 5 pip. And then basically on that turn, you have 7 extra manas. It's crazy. Right, Ancient Brass Dragon. Not particularly useful in my deck. But I have to put this in. Because that's my requirement, you know. The 5 Ancient Dragons. Triumph. Ghostband Dragons. Another good card for treasure synergy. And then this too is also for some crazy stuff. Have my tap for my lands to get treasures, and then with Ghostband Dragon, I produce twice as many mana on each turn. And then the treasures artifact tokens does also come into play with another card, which I will show you later. Left list, more Dragon Lore. Nature's Law, I purposely choose this art for dragon. Same with this. Skyshroud Claim. Balefire, this is also another expensive card that I got. Good amount of damage. And Landscape. I like this also. First of all, it enters untapped and it gives you a colorless. And then you can search for 3 lands. And then if really late game, you can even cycle it to draw cards. I really like this card. Tiamat, let's go. Alright, good staple. Recently I also got a Deflecting Sword. I purposely buy the Secret Lair just for this card. Mainly for this card. Again, as you can see, I prefer Dual Pit. And this allows me to ram or draw. And my counter spell, also 2 colors, even though it's 1 mana. This can allows me to produce tap for 5. What's called that? A mana dog for 5 mana. This card gives my dragons protections, and if I deal excess damage, I can spawn a 4/4 dragon, which is very nice. Dual pick. Kind of like if a creature dies, you can look for something that is lesser mana. Landscape, Triumph, Astro Dragon, you can copy a non-creature and they become 3/3. So basically you're making 2 dragons. So there's 2 additional dragon ETBs. And then you can copy something crazy like Urza or even Mana Rock, and then those 2 can help you in the long run. Exotic Orchid. I again custom art for the dragon. The zoom is going crazy as well. Alright, Bountiful, Better Bond Lands, Rose Spiral, allows me to draw a card, play lands. Roaming Throne, this card is also one card that I won in Japan. Yep, Triumph, Decimate, Battlebond Land, Ancient Bronze Dragons, also good, give me +1/+1 counters on my Ramos. Zergo and Ojita is a very good combo piece. I attack, and then I can bounce a dragon, and then I can search my not search, I can also draw a card. So I can bounce my dragon to play it again. Yeah, so it's very good value. Recently I also added in Morophon, crazy value. With its effect, basically my dragons pretty much cost nothing. Like if you consider example, if I have Morophon out, I have my Dragon Speaker or my Urza Incubator, Zergo costs nothing. Zergo costs nothing. And then for dual days, it's only cost 1 mana if you can imagine. Yeah, my friend talked me into getting this card. It's crazy. Allows me to cheat in a dragon. Crucible of Spirit Dragon, this looks nice again. Dragons. This is a free counter spell. Siren Dragon, Siren or Draco. Buff my dragons. You know, give them vigilance, hexproof, lifelink, first try, and trample. Good stuff. And sometimes this costs nothing for me to cast. My Silver Dragon, Powerful Ancestry. Again, this looks like a dragon, but technically it's a Hydra, but close enough. This allow me to steal back my dragons and also give my dragon haste. But this can be a dangerous card if I were to play against an opponent that casts your spells. So imagine I have a whole ball of dragons and then an opponent steal this and cast it, and then basically against all my dragon. This is a pain land. I probably will be getting this out. It can also give me ETBs and basic lands, but I don't really run basic lands. More dual lands or dual mana for a counter spell. Alright, and then we have Petrified. I think it shall destroy something and can't regenerate. And this can be a hit or miss. It's very easy for me to cast the Exile card, but so far I've been missing this trigger. Like I probably review something that cost me like 3 mana or even a land card. So yeah, dual lands, surveillance. This too is also something that is a must-have. Allows me to untap 2 things, which can give me a lot more mana. Rock. Shimmer Dragon is the one that I'm mentioning, that allows me to tap artifact to draw cards. So when I have all my treasures, I can tap them to draw me cards. Dual lands, triple color counter spell. Actually, triple color removal. Triumph, Teamer Ascendancy. So when 4 power comes in, I can draw a card, and then creatures have haste. Extra combat phase, flickers, counter spells. And then card draw, trample. So ring, mana rock, dragon tempest. Dragon tempest with the ancient gold dragons is pretty much a turn that win con. And then we have Layla and Q-Pack, which is very good. Allows all my lands to produce any mana, so I can fix my mana color problem. And then also my permanents are all color, which if my Scion of Draco is out, basically they have lifelink, hexproof, blah 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 blah. Fast 6, same goes with the custom art with the dragons. Realm Walker is also a very nice. I might remove this though. It's so far have not been very useful. Command Tower with the custom dragon art. Mirim, also nice art. A 2 colors, counter spells and removal. Yep, so that is my current dragon deck. If you are interested in knowing the deck list, currently I have it on Moxfield. Oops. I believe it's under my name Tachyon. You can probably find it. Ramos Dragon Tribal. You can find it there. I got a like recently on my deck, so I'm kind of happy about that. It's gaining some recognitions. Right, and now for the great review time to open the booster pack. So before I open, I want to control myself. Don't get too over excited. I know that it's, I think from what I see, common and uncommons are pretty much all chaff. They have pretty much no value in them. It's only some of the mystic and rare are the ones that have values. They are very powerful. And hopefully we can get some really good arts, alternate art, and also some of the cards. And most of all, we try not to get dupes, because I think one of my goal for what I plan to do for Tarkia Dragonstorm is I'm trying to get a complete set. I almost have a complete set for Neon Dynasty, Kamigawa. Though I'm missing some cards which I probably have to get by singles, but I'm missing only a few cards. So hopefully for Tarkia Dragonstorm I might do the same as well. And I highly doubt I'll be getting any good cards like the Planeswalkers or what, serialized Mox Jasper, or even the special guest fetch lands. My friend got a Dragon Skill fetch land. Just drop it out there. It's crazy. There's like a crazy pool. Right, so without further ado, let us do some pullings. Hold on. Let's see what we can get from this set. Where's my dustbin? Probably should get something. Oh, if you want to see, here is the bundle box. It's a nice box. Tarkia Dragonstorm. Yeah, so I guess we can use this as for the dustbin. Eyo! Maybe also can use this to store my cards. Maybe I also can showcase to you the dice that we received from the bundle box. It's a very nice. The color I believe is the special foil treatment. You have that iridescence particle to it. It looks really nice. The downside is the lettering, it's a bit difficult to see. So I might actually paint this to something that is more there's more contrast to it. And then if you're interested, I also did get this dice. This dice is from the pre-release set. Yeah, so some FYI. So let's us get on to it. To opening up Joy and wonder, can we get dupes? This is a very nice foil, but yeah, unlikely I will do any of this. Alright, there's nothing in here, nothing special. Bye bye box. I missed the opportunity. I could have done this. Can I still do it? Maybe I do it with the next one. What I meant was I did make I really love my dragon deck, so I make a lot of custom dragon tokens, and this is from the pre-release box that I got. This is Jeskai and this is Sautai. My friend donated one for me. I'm too introvert to ask for other people for their box art, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to get more. Yep. So I've got a very nice dragon tokens. Yeah, so actually I thought maybe I could cut this out as well, but I have another box, so I don't need to worry. I just need to remember that I should not draw a big X on it. So we have for today 12 bundles of joy over here, and hopefully we can get some very good cards. How excited are you? How excited am I? I'm trying to control myself. I'm very excited, and I really want to score big on this. Is this the one that, like, the good cards is at the front? I think so. And usually what do? They sometimes always do this, and then they go behind or something along those lines, right? I don't know how I want to do it. I guess we can pull from the back. Alright, so we do this. Just your common stuff. We are not going to bother on that. We have a land, which I'm going to put to the side. Let us position this in a way that you can kind of sort of see it. We have red. Nested Rebuild is actually quite not bad. It returns mana for you. We have here multicolor. A very nice exile until further notice. We have Jeskai Brushmaster. I think this set have a lot of multicolor cards, which is very nice. Ooh, the special art. We have our Omen Dragons. I like it. I like the Omen triggers. The Omen is like kind of like adventure, not off. But after you cast this, you shuffle it back into your deck, which is interesting. We have another special art. Nice art. Island. Okay, so if we were to base on this card, for future cards, we can count it backwards, right? This is what they always do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7? 6 card. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for the next pack, we're going to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put it in the back, and then we flip it over. Yeah. We will do that. But that's just a normal island. Okay, so we have our rare Stadium headliner with the mobilize. Yeah, meh. We have our full art trading pose, which is also quite interesting. Charge counter, and then the next cast we can copy it. So it basically is another free spell. I might play it in my Ovika deck. There you go. Wow, first pack we got our Dragon Genesis. What a nice trap card. Initially I was quite excited for Draco Genesis, but then I realized that this is like a little bit of a overkill. Like, I already have that Teamer Battle Master or whatever, and then I already have my mana cost reduction, I have Marathon, and basically all my dragons are free already. Then why do I need this for, you know? So it's good. I can probably sell it. And we have what's it called, that Jeskai Revelation. Return target spell permanence to its owner's hand, so you can kind of counter spells as well. And then this deal 4 damage, create 2 body, draw 2 cards, gain 4 life. It does a lot of things, but it costs 7 manas. Interesting. Right, so let us position this. The glare from my light, it's making it difficult to see. Right, so first pack, Draco Genesis. Let's go. Should we do something to differentiate between pack 1, pack 2? Maybe we can do this. Right, so these are all the cool stuff from pack 1. Right, second pack. Let's go. We weren't as lucky on the first one. Yes? Yeah, we can do this. Pro pack opener. So we talk about the 6 card, right? So what we want to do is one. How to do this? How do people do this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is a land, right? This is probably a land. We just do 6 first. Then we flip around. Ayo! We got a nice dragon. Nice art. Now see whether can we get a full set out of this. Ayo! A artifact dragon. Or probably all the way here. Let's shift this in a bit. We have one spot for our green and artifact. Right. And now Omen Dragons. Yay! And a bird. And Sautai Monument. And we have our Triumph Tri-color land. And our first green common card. Hold on, just give me a while. Let me reduce the volume on my side. It's getting a little bit loud for me to think. But you can definitely enjoy the sound. Hopefully it's loud enough. I should probably start recording this. Yeah, maybe I should start recording the sessions. Cause I might want to post it on YouTube if I were to pull something big. So I'll be recording from now on. As in, I probably can do so on the stream and put it up, but then this just save some trouble. Right. More common stuff. Coordinated maneuver. Nice destruction. And then now we go for the big stuff. Tokens. So tokens will be here. Alright, we have our bird. Crater Hoof Behemoth. Let's go. Wait. As in now the mystic is all the way on the top. Yeah, I should have a better system for this. And we have a red color land. I heard the blue color one is the one that people want. Hey, full art Ring Great Siege. This is a very nice card. And we have this is the commander card. And another enchantment. Let's go. Yeah, we should better our system. We should improve on our pack opening skills and system. So far, can we have a 3-4-3 in the middle? 3-4-3 in the middle. Can I? Yes, I can. Pro card opener. So we can't really do that. So I think it's we have to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the land. Alright. I guess we hopefully we done it. So when this enchantment comes in, so it creates 2 body. I might be putting the full set of Dragonstorm into the deck for the memes. So I have Dragonstorm, Ancient Dragons into my deck. Hey, rolling Dragonstorm, double Dragonstorm. Let's go. Aurora Possessions, return a card from graveyard to hand. Not bad. Mobilize, debuff, artifact. We have a Strict Dragon. And then this, I already have this. More removal. Alright, time for the big stuff. We have our token. We have our Swamp version, Swampland. We have Shurak. We have a turtle. For some reason, if you want to build a turtle deck, we have Wheel of Sautai. Ooh, this actually is. I saw this card was kind of disgusting. So basically, disable or activate the abilities of artifact creatures. So if I really want, I can build a deck and then have my attack triggers instead. And then, oh, that's it. No mistake. Eee. And then we have our swamp. Eee. That pack sucks. That pack sucks. Number 3 sucks. Alright, time for number 4. Number 4. No. Can we do it? Number 4. Come on. Yes. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, we have the green color one. Green color Omen. 1 to basically search a basic land, put it in my hand, then shuffle. And then we can have this guy enters as a 3/3, 5 mana 3/3 gain life. And then with the white one, which we have already seen before, we have our triple spell. And then we have this guy who can pay like +1/+1. And Sautai Devotee. Seize opportunity. Our triple color lands. Our blue mana spells. And time for the big stuff. The dragon tokens is nice though. Copy. I will be swapping out a lot of the copy for this. I'll be actually, yeah, Look at that. Dragon copies. Now I can truly have dragon tokens. Dragon copy tokens. Right, Sage of the Sky. So it allows me to copy and oh, this card is actually quite good. Basically, if I cast it a second spell for this turn, basically I have 3 mana for 2 bodies. And they have flying and lifelink. Crazy value. Paranation. Return target permanent from graveyard to the battlefield with hexproof and indestructible. Wow. Hey, we have a Saga. Look at the top 3 cards of library, put one of them in hand, the rest at the bottom. So basically, I can draw extra card, scry and draw. Scry 3 and draw. When you cast a non-creature spell this turn, target creature gains double strike. Ooh. So basically on the third turn. Okay. Wow. Double strike. I might put this in though. A lot of cards to consider into my new Ramos that it's actually painful for me to consider on how many cards I have to consider to go through. It's crazy. Alright, Frost.